Hello, my name is Epenesa and I'm 59 years old. I am so happy to talk to you about my renal failure. 2013, I was really sick, but I was still working. I hardly move, I got no strength, but I fight to work. 2014, I was really sick. I was blacked out, and my family took me to the ED. That's when the renal doctor came in and they do some tests and they talk to me that I'm in a 5-stage renal failure, which means that's the end stage of renal failure. That means I have to die if they don't do anything to it. So they offered me some options. They said to me I have to go through a treatment called dialysis. And I was denying it, and I refused to do it. I said to the doctor, I don't want to do it. I'd rather go through dying because I don't want to do it. So because of my choice, the doctor doesn't do anything to it. So they sent me home until one day I was really sick again. And I was like blacked out again, and they admitted me to the hospital, to the ED. That's when they decided for me to go under emergency dialysis. I didn't know that thing about emergency dialysis until I see the nurse beside my bed, and I didn't know where I was at that time. Until the nurse reassured me that you're in dialysis room, and that's when I saw my eyes are opened because I was blind, and my body was totally break down. And I was happy because I start seeing things because of the dialysis. I was really happy. And then I said, why can't I do it? So I can do so I was agreed to do it. I went there every week, 3 days a week, to do dialysis for 6 months. But in 3 months of that period, I was asked if I can do it myself at home. So they agreed, but someone from the hospital, from the renal team, has to come here to do peritoneal dialysis. And I was feeling much better. I was still traveling that time to Samoa, and I take everything because I asked if I can go, and they helped me to do that. So I went. At the time, my children were still do some research if I can be on some sort of donor. So they asked the doctor, and they planned a meeting for all of us. So my 5 children offered themselves to give me a kidney. And then my oldest son was the first one, and she was competitive with me. So we went down for the test. It's like every week we go down to the test because we have to run some tests before the operations, big test. And after that test, they plan operation date that will be done down Wellington. We went down there with my family, and we stays on site beside the hospital. On the operation day, I was very confident because I have that trust between me and my doctors and the team. I was in the theater, and I saw them. They are really helpful and support. And they reassure me that the operation will be a bit longer, maybe, but I had it for six hours. They take me back to the ward to monitor me very closely. And I was told I will be there in a ward for quite a long time because of my renal transplant. but I was there just only a week and 1 day. So we came back here to Hawke's Bay, and they still looking after me really well here, post-operation, because I still have to do some tests here to make sure I'm fully recovered from renal failure. And now here I am. I'm back to work. I'm happy. I'm looking after my children. I got more strength. And I'm really, really happy. So if I wasn't do that, I wouldn't be here by now, because that's what I was told by the doctor, because I refused everything at the start. But when I got my mind into it and I feel confident to do it, I did it. And now I'm back to my feet, back to work, and look after my kids, and I spend more time with them, and I'm so glad. My advice to you, if you have doubts, you can think that you will do it. You can do it. And the team, the renal team, will be there for you to help you and support you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.